This is a warning. The following video is not for everybody. This is going to show you today why sometimes you have bees that are not honeybees, but wasps going through your garden. They're actually predators in the garden looking to get rid of the things you don't want. So if you don't want to see it, this can get really hard to watch. But this is what's going on in the garden. These are actually working for you. So it's a warning. I want you to see this. I'm not sure where they all went. A minute ago, there was a whole bunch of little wasps in here. There they are. These are not bees. They're going after the caterpillars. Now, they probably want smaller ones. Look at that. But that's why you want wasps in your garden. Can you see them? I actually saw the caterpillars running. This particular one ended up having a cabbage moth laying eggs. I put this here recently, but it was probably too late. See, there's one. Oh, he's hiding. And there's more in the back. And I uncovered it today because let me tell you the story. I covered it after the cabbage moth came. So I protected it. It was full. And now, just now, look, the wasps found them. And all the wasps are coming in. Look at this. And they're going after the caterpillars in there. Now, I don't know how big they can attack, if it's got to be small ones or big ones, but they're just all over. And I literally saw this one running for his life. So I don't know if they go after big ones or what. Wish I had my better camera, but I hope this works. This is fascinating because these are not honeybees. These are wasps, native wasps. But they're in there and they're looking. They are hunting. We're going to sit here for a minute. I opened this up for the birds to get in today. But instead of the birds, the bees are coming in here. They're looking, look. I know you're there. They may take smaller ones. There's nothing down here. Look at that. I haven't seen this before because, to be honest, I haven't paid attention. I've seen a wasp attack other insects, but I've never seen this because I opened this up. It was loaded, and I thought, oh, I should have collected it and given it to the chickens. But I left them, and most of them are probably gone, but there's a whole bunch in here. And I figured the orioles would come by because they'll spot it. The wrens, bush tits, all those. But I never thought about the wasp coming by and looking for a feast. Let's see where they're going. I mean, it's getting dark, and they don't stay out at night. The horseshoe-like carpenter bees do. They'll still be flying around in the dark almost. These guys are going to have to go hunker down. Now, they may decide to sleep here if they don't have any place else to sleep. Then they get up in the morning and they'll keep hunting through. That's something. But I figured I'm just going to leave this for the birds to get. But instead, the wasp, they probably are eating all the little ones. That one might be too big. Look at that. See, they don't want the other lettuce because there's nothing on the other lettuce. But they sure are hunting in there. Oh, there's another one trying to run. I might just grab that one off, throw it on the ground. A lizard will get it. Because if I can, what I have to do, there's all kinds. They'll even pick them off the ground. What I can do is strip off all the leaves. If I want to save this lettuce, let me get you up here. And it'll regrow. But I got to get all the caterpillars off first. Or I just leave it and then compost everything and start over. Now, I risk them starting to move to the other ones if they're not tooled. Like they could go to the bottom, but I'm kind of letting the bottom one go to seed now. See, I'm going to have seeds very soon. I'll let the birds, even that one, I let it go to seed. And I am starting new dish pans. They're looking around the plastic flower. But that doesn't mean there's not a caterpillar that crawled from the top one and went down there. And they are really hunting. I have to come here in the morning and see what's left. They're really looking. They're searching everywhere. So that's what your little tiny native bees are doing. They're looking around to eat. They eat insects. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to work and do what I have to do. And I'll let them do their thing. That is really cool. I was hoping to see them do something, but maybe we caught it on camera and I just didn't see it. Look at that. My goodness, they sure did a number on some of this lettuce. But see, all this will regrow as long as I get rid of them all. They'll just make a new comeback. Oh, he's got one. Oh, he fell on the ground with it. Look. Okay, now there's a fight. I didn't even know the ants were coming out, and the ants want the worm. So everybody wants the worm. I don't know where he went. Looked like the caterpillar might have bit. I don't even know if they can do that. The wasp, because he kind of stumbled back. But see, the ants will go ahead afterwards and take. I don't know if we can zoom in. We can't. See, they prefer something smaller, obviously. Now he's going to come back and try again. So they are after all the caterpillars. Isn't that something? So it's not just the birds we want in our plants. This is really good for all of us to see. I mean, I knew this, but I just have not paid attention lately. Look at that. He wants his caterpillar. Oh, he can lift that? Now I know a lot of the native wasps, they build nests. Well, what they do is they kind of get a hole, they make a hole, and then they lay eggs, and then they pack the hole with food, which would be insects. Well, we're not going to stand here all day. This is unbelievable. I just wanted to see a little glimpse of what was going on. And now we know what's going on. They found all the caterpillars and they came in to get them. Oh my goodness. Oh, He took half of them. Oh my goodness. I guess that was a big caterpillar. He cut the caterpillar in half and took half and he just flew off. Oh my goodness. He cut the caterpillar in half and he flew off and took off. Now, is he going to eat it or is he packing, it could be a female, packing the hole with food for the baby so when the grub hatches later, they have food. That's what they do. They pack food. Okay, well, I'm going to go do my gardening. We just witnessed something and look at this. This one's doing the same thing. The caterpillars are trying to hide. I see that one trying to hide back there. He's trying to get inside so they can sense that they're there. But I don't know if they can smell him. But they know there's one there. See, he's crawling around. But the wasp he has not found it. The idea that he carried him out. He almost found him. See, he tucks away. Now you got a couple wasps in there, and they're looking for grubs. And that's well, they're looking for worms. Anything really. They'll eat small insects and everything. It's unbelievable. Looking over this video, you'll see to the right, another one grabbed another caterpillar. It's hard to tell, it's blurry, but he's got something he's taken away. We witnessed one. I think that's enough. I think we should step away and let nature do its thing. I'll tell you something, my battery's almost dead. I just got the notification that it's going to shut off any second. Oh my goodness. That caterpillar is trying to get down as quick as possible. And it's getting dark. So that's what's going to end up saving them, because these things are going to, find a place to sleep soon. So that caterpillar is going down as quick as possible. And that wasp hasn't quite seen him. He's flown right by him a few times. But as soon as they must look for movement, because as soon as the wasp goes by, he just stops. So they're looking for something moving, and then they go after them. There's not as many. When I first walked out here a few minutes ago, about 15 minutes ago, it was like there were like 10 of them, and I thought, what the heck are they doing? It's not honeybees. And that's what they were doing. All right, well, I guess when I put this up, I'll put a disclaimer. Not for everybody. It's very quiet tonight, too. Oh, well, that was different. See, I've seen some crawl in there, and they may be sleeping here tonight. There's still that wasp looking around. He's still looking. See what happens when you don't cover things with tulle? Nature comes over, or you don't cover it in time. He's still looking. They are determined. They must have been cleaning this place up all day, because I uncovered it this morning. I thought, I better uncover it because I covered it too late. And I had a worm farm, not the type you want. Well, this is nature at work. Completely nature. All right, well, I'm gonna go get my stuff done. I could stay here for the next 20 minutes, but the problem is it's gonna be too dark and I wanna go through my plants to see what needs watering. A lot of stuff is wet. We've been very humid. I think it's 70 something degrees, not degrees, 70%, 70 plus humidity. So I watered yesterday and see how wet things still are. No reason to water again. And they are really hunting. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know, or understand how nature is really working. And that was fascinating for you and I to both see and to catch on camera. But we're gonna let these guys do what they do, and I guess the chickens won't be getting these caterpillars. They'll probably be all gone by morning. With that, have a wonderful day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. And I guess these wasps are eating what I grow with a little help from Mother Nature. Bye-bye, everybody. Just a note, they are coming back for the other half of the caterpillar, but the problem is the ants came up from underground and they found it too. So they're all fighting over, oh, he's got it. They're fighting over the caterpillar. They want their caterpillar back. They probably are packing holes for babies, because that's a lot of food. So somebody's going to get it, either the ants or the wasp. All right, I got to go get my stuff done. Boy, nature can be vicious, can't it? You know, I'll tell you, I was going to yank this out after all those caterpillars were in there, but look at all the new growth. All this is new through here. It's getting so green, so I'm just going to clean off a lot of the side leaves that the caterpillars ate, compost that, and see what happens, because it looks like it's getting all new growth. Cool. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered. I could have just composted it and started all over, but might as well let them do their thing. So with that, have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. And you got nature eating what you grow in so many different ways.